So, game shows. We're going to talk about the secrets of being a Jeopardy champion because we have one right here. Neal Pollack, author of Repeat, was on Jeopardy. This was in 2013?
Yes.
3 times won Jeopardy and went on for a 4th and did not win the 4th time. But
I should have won the 4th time.
So he was $62,798, and Neal is going to share with us the secrets of what makes a Jeopardy champion. So let's start with how do you get on the show if you want to be on Jeopardy?
Now they have an online test. That's the first thing. You take a little, I think it's 35 question quiz. And if you get a certain number of right, then they will call you or they'll email you for an audition. They give you another test to make sure you weren't cheating with the online test. And then they do a little personality interview, play a sample game. I kind of knew that once I got the audition that I was in pretty good shape because I figure I have a personality.
Unlike so many other people.
Well, I'm not saying. I just saying
you're a character.
But you have more things going on than most people.
I have stuff to talk to Alex about.
Okay, so you've made it onto the show.
Yes.
You are playing the show. Is there a buzzer technique?
The buzzer technique is very difficult because you basically you have to wait till Trebek is done talking, and then there's a little light that goes on the board, which is as big as it looks, and you have to basically time it. You can't really press until. But if you look at the light, you'll be too late. So there's a sweet spot you have to find. It's not easy, but I still feel like while the buzzer technique is definitely helpful, the real key to winning is just to know as much as possible. And
I read that you did study.
I studied. Yeah,
How do you study for Jeopardy?
Well, there's a website called J Archive, which has all every games, most of the games since 1984.
Wow.
So I basically I played 50 games a day because there's a universe of Jeopardy knowledge, right? It's not everything. There's a certain limit they'll play. So and there are answers that come up over and over again.
Oh,
what are the outer limits of the Jeopardy universe?
I mean, there aren't going to be any super deep. For instance, you're not going to need to know. I don't know the tertiary characters in the novel Olive Kitteridge, but you might need to know the name of the main character.
Olive Kitteridge.
But that was a question.
Who is? Oh God, who is Olive Kitteridge?
That was my mind palace.
That was a question once on a Tournament of Champions, and it was before the HBO miniseries, and no one knew it. For the second round and for the tournaments, it's stuff you would basically have to know if you were a smart college sophomore.
Okay, all right. So to sum up, you need to pass an entry-level quiz.
Yes.
2. You need to perfect your buzzer technique.
And you need to know everything.
And
have some personality.
And study 50 times a day.
And you have to be a good gambler.
A good gambler helps.
Yeah, because you have to be able to, when you get the double the daily double, you have to bet the right amount.
Right.
And
you have to be kind of ballsy.
Well, and a lot of times you see people lose because they don't bet enough.
Right.
Or they bet, occasionally they bet too much, but usually it's not enough.
Well, listeners, viewers, we want to see you on Jeopardy, so get cracking, get on there.
Yeah, Neal.
Win some money.
Thank you for your tips. We really appreciate it.
Yes, I think I've just created a new generation of winners.